I think of Juneteenth, I think about a photograph that's most often used for articles on the topic. It's a photograph of a small group of African American older individuals dressed in their finest clothes, and they're standing in a park in East Austin. I grew up in Austin, so I love this photo, and I think about these people who clearly had memories of being enslaved and what it meant to them to have been able to work together to fund the ownership of this park and to be able to purchase homes around the park, to be able to look how they choose to look, and to spend time with their loved ones on a day when they're celebrating freedom. And I think about freedom in terms of home ownership and recreation and fashion and togetherness, because I can see the pride that's in their eyes in that photograph. I also think about how those things that counted as freedom for them have become more difficult for people to obtain in my own lifetime. The idea of Juneteenth makes me wistful.
Juneteenth for me is more than just recognizing that Black Americans achieved freedom 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation was signed. This is also a reminder that in this day of 2020, it is now time for us Black Americans to hold different institutions in this country accountable for ensuring equity and accountability. It is time for us to ensure that institutions are held accountable to diversifying their population, diversifying their board, and diversifying the people that make decisions in this country to better reflect the general population. It is also time to start demanding equity in different areas of our country. Demand equity in schools to ensure that Black students, whether in low-income or high-income areas, are achieving the same quality of education. It is also important that equity be discussed in the different areas that have power and influence over this country. It is more than just holding us equal by the standard of the Constitution. It is holding us equitable, and that we can all achieve the same American dream, regardless of race, color, creed, religion, and gender.
With the current political and social climate within our country, it just shows how much work that we have yet to accomplish, but we need your help, our allies. We need you to stand with us, we need you to collaborate with us, and continue to use your platform to be a voice with us and to stand in solidarity with us. Today I'm urging you guys to not only celebrate the accomplishments that our people have made, the cultural, the academics, the political gains, the economical gain that we have made and strided together as a community, but also to continue carrying the baton in this race towards racial equity and racial justice. This race towards dismantling the systematic oppression that have oppressed our people for so long. And yes, it still very much exists today. But what I'm urging you all to do is to continue doing your part in being an activist. Continue creating and opening new spaces for conversations to happen so that everyone on our campus at UT Dallas can feel included, can feel recognized, can feel visible, including my community here at UT Dallas.
Juneteenth to me is a celebration of freedom that is long overdue, and a freedom to come.
This year, more than any other year, reminds me that the world is actually a small place. What happens to a person in one place impacts everyone, everywhere. Juneteenth should be a celebration of freedom. And this year, the celebration should be a remembrance that we are all still working towards freedom, that we all still need to take care of each other.
What Juneteenth means to me is history and family. As a native of Galveston, Texas, it's very important that we celebrate freedom, and the oldest known commemoration of that freedom that was occurred on June 19th 1865.
Juneteenth to me means family, hope, remembrance, and an opportunity to share history and culture with others. I do hope that you all are able to celebrate Juneteenth this year in a way that is meaningful to you. Get creative if you have to. As you know, we're all in a virtual world right now, so creativity is definitely key. But happy Juneteenth to you all, and I hope that you all stay safe.
Thank you for participating in this year's Juneteenth program.